Hello, everybody. It's your favorite neighborhood gremlin here, hiding from the world because today I'm bringing you guys a new hair reveal. I'm currently just chilling like ET on the front of the basket, flying through space, waiting for chat to get here. Hoping everyone's day is going good. I'm really excited because I haven't been able to do a new hair reveal in a long, long time. Hi, Star, welcome. I love that Star is first. She's a star for that. No pun intended at all. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. Just getting some things set up really quick, and then I'll be back over. And then when everyone's in the room, I'll give you guys the full hair reveal, which at this point is probably ruined underneath this towel, but whatever. I don't really care. It's gonna be great regardless. We got CK Nails, welcome, who is a member. Wait, did you change your nails? Or your nails? Oh my god. Talk about fucking aphasia there. Did you change your username? I don't know who that is. Sebi, Ashley, Karina, welcome to my beautiful members. Like I was saying at the very beginning, your local neighborhood gremlin is here to welcome you all into the stream. I'm just gonna chill for a little while like this because I kind of like it. What can I say? I'm feeling like Dobby the house elf. Oh, okay, it's Courtney. Hey, Courtney, what's up? What's up, everybody? Yes, Samantha, it is a new hair. New hair, new era. I'm ready. This towel is slightly damp, so I guess without any further ado, I'm gonna take this off. De-gremlinize myself. Ready for this? Da 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 da. Whoa! Everybody scream! JT, thank you so much for the dono. Kicking off the stream strong, getting your name on the screen immediately. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about my new hair? I love it, honestly. I think I need to do a little bit more styling to it, which we're gonna do today on this stream. But other than that, I've spent days on this, you guys. Thank you for all the love in the chat. Sebi is screaming Valhalla in the chat. I'll take that as a good thing. Woo! Valhalla! Let's go! Um, a girl. Oh, okay. That took me a second. I was like, girl bomb? Oh no. Girl, I love it. Okay, thank you. I love it too. Yay, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate. It's a little bit heavy on one side here. It's like, I feel like it's a little too thick. So I have a razor, and I feel like we'll just like old school back in the day. I probably shouldn't be doing this with a razor, but old school back in the day, just chat and do some scene hair. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a while since we've done that. Everyone is asking what colors I use, so this was quite a journey. I used several colors, several mixtures of colors. The front isn't quite what I wanted it to be, so it came out very silver. And I really wanted it to be like stark white, so I think at some point I'm gonna have to go back to fucking Sally's and get some purple shampoo. I tried to actually tone it white, but I don't think there's actually a white toner that works. It is blue. Hey there, it's Eve. Love your username, by the way. Have no idea where you got that. It is. It's like, so I intended for it to be like a mint color because I was kind of inspired by some curtains and pillows that I just got for my living room. Very weird thing to have your hair inspired by. But it turned out a little more blue than green, and the green neon in the back is not really helping how blue it looks. But yeah, it's pretty much like a mint blue instead of a mint green. And then, like I said, silver instead of purple in the front. But I filmed it, so there will be a video. I just have to get it approved by sponsors and stuff. Ooh, I see some long time no-see names in here, like Mikey. What's up? Love you, Mikey. Good to see you as always. Stephanie says it looks mint. Okay, good. At least to someone it looks mint. I feel like it needs just a hint of green, but maybe after I wash it like one more time it'll be there. I'm pretty proud of this wig this time because I feel like my last wig, I was over it, not because of the green and black, like I love the green and black, but it didn't look very natural in the front. And this one, I have some issues here as well. Maybe you guys can give me some advice in chat. It looks a lot more natural in terms of like the hairline and everything. Like it just, I mean, you can actually see my scalp, which is also awesome. Jesus. But when I glued it down, it left this indent, like my skin. You can see my skin is like folding. How do I get that to not happen? Does anyone in chat know that? Like, I feel like I probably have to cut the lace a little bit shorter. You can see it here. I also don't have it blended with makeup, but just right here, like I look wrinkly, wrinkly as hell. Seth came home and he looked at my thumbnail, which all of you guys have seen, I'm sure, because you're in here. And he was like, "Why does your forehead look so wrinkly? That's not what you look like." And I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix this because this is the second time it's happened. Otherwise, I love it, but we'll figure it out." Chloe says it's giving hot. Whoops, sorry, I just shook everything. It's giving hot lesbian elder emo vibes. All right, I'll take that. I love it. I call myself an elder emo, and I honestly don't know if I am or not. Maybe you guys can provide insight into that. Like, how old does one have to be an elder emo? Because I'm 25, I'm about to be 26, which feels pretty fucking old. I'm just now realizing I haven't been razoring my hair this entire time. It feels pretty old, but at the same time, like emo's been around since the 80s, so those people would be, potentially nearing their late 40s, right? If you were born, how old would you be if you were born in 81? You would be 44, I think. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's such a vast range. I don't know if I actually do count as an elder emo at 25. I'm just gonna throw this hair on the floor because I have nowhere else for it to go. Peach says I'm 29 and I feel old now. Chloe's 24. Yo, I don't know. I think I like just make the cusp for elder emo, but she said I was hot, so I'll take that as a compliment. Are you streaming on here again tomorrow? So I know I've been gone for a while. I totally forgot to address that in the beginning as well. I had kind of a family reunion, I guess, if you will, over this past week. My grandma is turning 80, and it's my grandma on my mom's side, and she has my mom has in total, counting her, 7 brothers and sisters. So there's 7 siblings, and they all have like 3 kids. So I have those million bajillion squillion cousins, and we never see each other. So for my grandma's 80th birthday, everyone flew into my parents' house, who live in Orlando, not with me, but like near me in Orlando. Um, and yeah, we just hung out for several days in a row, and then I took like a day to recover and then a day to film, and here we are. So I missed quite a few streams. Two, if I'm not incorrect, it was either 2 or 3, but I feel really bad about it because that's the most streams that I've missed since I started streaming in October. So I felt weird and disconnected from you guys. Excuse me. But I'm back now. Everything should be on schedule. Next video should be out on Wednesday. I'll be streaming, or I'll stream before then. I'll stream on Monday, Friday, videos on Wednesday. Alright, so there's a mixed consensus on if I'm an elder emo or not. But that's kind of where I'm at too. Like I'm mixed on it. I don't know. I probably should have come into this with with hair clips, but we're just gonna freeball it like back in the day. Just go for it. This is too thick here. And too long. I'm trying to thin out this fringe. Also, I have not seen at all in chat anyone who could give me advice on my forehead wrinkle caused by the wig glue. I don't understand at all. It's so ugly to look at. I just look like I have this bulging vein or something here. Alright, so Because trying to make this fringe a little thinner and a little bit shorter. It's a little long right now. I just hate throwing the hair on the ground. Have you thought about live streaming on Twitch and Kick at the same time? I don't know. I've considered moving to Twitch. It's just so hard to start all over again. You know, I've got you guys here. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try Twitch. We'll see. One day soon, if you guys think I should. You need to use a headband as the glue dries, Stephanie says. I did. I actually did. I feel like I just put it on like weird or something. I don't know. Or like my skin, my actual skin was too tight when I put it on. But yeah, no, I did put the headband on. I've got it. I've got one in my bathroom right now. I learned that trick from TikTok. So I ordered one. I thought I used it correctly, but apparently I did not because here I am. Still with a wrinkly forehead, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do a stream where I just repeatedly glue this thing down over and over. Maybe I'll try to fix it at the end here. Because I might go out and I don't want this forehead wrinkle to come out to a restaurant with me. My waiter will be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch's head? This bitch's head looks crazy!" Yeah, I don't know. We need to try it again. We'll try it again in a minute here. But for now, I just gotta thin this out because this is way too thick for my scene girl liking. Seeing you on Twitch would be cool. Do you guys use Twitch? Do you guys use YouTube or Twitch more? Just out of curiosity. Because it does seem like it's hard to navigate YouTube for live streams. Like it seems like nobody uses it for live, which is fine. It's just like you know, I already have you guys over here, so that's why I use this one. But if I knew you guys were like gonna be there and you definitely would watch on Twitch, then I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Everyone's saying YouTube so far, which is like that's how I feel. I'm loyal to my Bay YouTube, but then again, like there's definitely a confirmation bias because we're on YouTube, so. Breezy says I prefer content or live content on Twitch. Okay, that's fair. We could just diversify, bring the lives over there. All right, I'm determined. By the end of the stream, we will get rid of this forehead wrinkle. So someone was saying that to get the front white, you'd have to bleach the fuck out of it. So someone else also coincidentally at the same time that I was reading that, Toxic Cherry was asking if this is a wig. So this is a wig. It does look super real, minus my forehead wrinkle here, from the lace, which can be fixed. It's just operator error. But no, it's a wig. I did not want to bleach it any more than it was when I got it. And you guys will see in the video I post on Wednesday, assuming everything goes well with my sponsor. You guys will see like the process that I went through. I didn't want to bleach the front any more than it already was. It came like a very white, yellow, blonde, because with wigs, like lace wigs like this, all the hairs are hand tied, or maybe they're machine tied these days. I don't know. Back in the day, they used to be every knot was hand tied. Regardless, they're tiny little knots in hairs that's like holding it into the cap. And if you bleach it, that's gonna weaken the knot, and like a lot of the hair might slip from the cap, which is why I wanted to avoid it. I think the silver looks cool, but I really do wish it like was ultra white. Ooh, that's a good point. Virgo says the lace being wrinkly might be the wig being too big too. Happens to me too. Oh, it's so annoying. I have the world's smallest head, you guys. It's so small and annoying. Like the ears, this is the first wig where the ears have almost fit me. It's like it's too big, so it's pulling down um on top of my ear here and like really annoying. But yeah, that's how they all are. My head's just too small. I have to wear children's hats when I'm not wearing wigs because my head's just so damn small without any hair. It's embarrassing. Catch me in the children's section at Walmart shopping for hats. Can you say schmoopy? Schmoopy, I guess. Schmoopy. What's been our word, babe, recently? That you keep saying and I keep forgetting. The the like Yiddish word. Oh, mashugana. Yeah, we haven't been able to. Well, he started saying mashugana, and then I can't stop saying it when I can remember the word. Mashugana. Mashugana. Also schmoopy. You're welcome. Does it look more warm or cool tone in the front? It's definitely more cool toned. I think it's like a little too silver. But then again, it might not have been light enough. This wig didn't come as light as most of my wigs do. Usually they come like white blonde. This one was like yellow white blonde. But what are you gonna do about it? Alright, back to this. Also, the other thing was this wig came in like the most Karen bob ever, so I have spent like at least a day already cutting this thing, and this is where we're at. I feel like it looks insanely better. If you want to see the original, you're gonna have to see my video when I post it. I have not edited it yet, but I will soon, probably after this. Yeah, I just gotta film my outro for that, but you'll see how it started, and oh my god. Oh my god, it was not cute at all. Not at all. Had no bangs, nothing. It was just like very long, and then had the Karen cut in the back where it was like super short and then layered down. I worked really hard to taper this, so like now, like I said, I'm just trying to fully taper out the fringe is the last thing I really need to do here. It's a little too long. This is so like relaxing. I love cutting hair. If I ever had to go back to school, it's probably what I would do. Open a scene hair salon. Me and my cousin, one of my 40 million cousins, used to be like besties. And before we stopped speaking, we had plans to open like an alternative hair salon together because growing up, we both had very seen hair, and whenever we would go to hair salons to ask them for what we wanted, they would straight up just say no. They were like, that's too edgy for you. And I'm like, you don't know me, bro. You don't know my life. You don't know how much edge I have. And like now I'm not very edgy these days. Like my personality is very soft. But when I was a teenager, I was very edgy. So I was like, excuse you, do you want to die? Do you want to die? Because I will kill you to prove how edgy I am. Just for this haircut. Luckily never got to that. They would just give me something else and I would just be like, okay, this is fine, but yeah, so that was something we always planned on doing was opening like I said, a specifically alternative hair salon for all the SEMOs like us who were rejected in normie salons. The normie salons, they don't understand. Okay, I think that's better. That's better. Looks a little bit more fringy if I do say so myself. Brock says, is that green or blonde? Brock, are you colorblind? No hate at all, just genuinely curious because those are two very, very differing colors. Green and colorblind. Or green and, oh my god. I apparently have an English speaking problem today. I am just saying random words entirely. I keep saying the words that I'm seeing on the screen. I don't know if anyone else has ever had that issue. It's so annoying. Like, I'm reading one thing, and usually I'm pretty good about keeping my thoughts and what I'm reading separate, but currently it's not one of those times, apparently.
Too many things to focus on. Brock is sort of colorblind. Okay, very understandable then. I could see why you would mix up blonde and green, but it's actually two colors. So it's like a mint blue green, mainly blue in the back, and then the front is a silver, which was supposed to be white. But you gave me a good you gave me a flashback there with the color blindness. So my boyfriend currently is I almost said flashback. Oh my God. Jesus. Smoking something other than weed today, apparently. Um, my boyfriend is also colorblind. Not a flashback. He's also colorblind, but so was my dad. And growing up, whenever I would change my hair, he would never ever notice because every color looked the same. Like all he could only tell that I would change my hair color when I would go from very dark to very light. He has one of the rarer forms of color blindness. I don't really know which one it is. I know there's like 4 or 5 types of color blindness. Hold on, we can look it up together. Let's see. Types of color blindness. Okay, so I believe that my dad is this one here. My Seth is the more common type of color blindness, I believe. And then my dad is like this crazy, like just everything looks brown. So when I was growing up and I would change my hair color, basically for him it would just be light brown to dark brown. And his guesses were always wild. He was like, "Oh, you go red this time?" And it's like, "No, Dad, not even close. We're blue this time. Another primary color, but very close. You did good." You're not that colorblind. That's good, Brock. Honestly, I feel bad that my dad is so colorblind. So when Logan Paul did the stupid in chroma glasses video where he like, cries or whatever, it's the one that Ethan H3 and iDubbbz made fun of like relentlessly forever. So when that went viral, obviously like the in chroma glasses also went viral. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're like these colorblind glasses, or they're these like sunglasses that fix color blindness. And there's like 1% or like 10% of colorblind people that it doesn't work for. And of course my dad was one of those. I got them for him. I surprised him. I forget. I think it was Father's Day or something. That was my Father's Day gift to him, and it didn't work at all. So honestly, he felt more bad than I did because he was like he felt bad telling me that my gift didn't work. I was like, "Bro, I just feel bad that you ain't never gonna see my hair colors." But whatever, you can imagine. Someone said something about doing shrooms in the chat, and I'm just curious, like, if you do wait, did you tell me this, babe, that you can see colors? More colors? Are you here? I think he's gone. Well, I've heard people say that they could see more colors, like when they're colorblind when they do shrooms, which I think is really interesting. Psychedelics make you see colors. I don't know. I can see all colors. Fortunately, thank God for my hair endeavors. Alright, going back to this, because this needs to be thinned. So, yeah, I don't like how bulky it is when I put it over my ear. So my thing about wearing wigs, I want them to feel as close to my real hair as possible, obviously, as anyone would. And my hair was always pretty thin on this side, so I need to go as thin as I can without without being able to see these wefts. I really like this wig. I just wish it was a full lace because these wefts are really annoying here. Also, I cannot say the word wefts. 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 That's so hard. Wefts. Here for the chaos asks, what's been your least favorite hair color so far? That's a really good question. I don't even dislike it that much, but I have one specific one that comes to mind. Hold on. I gotta look. I gotta look really quick. I know I made a YouTube video when I had this hair. So give me just a second. Gonna go to my videos. Okay. Here, you guys can see this. So, actually, maybe I shouldn't show you that. Hold on. I'll show you in a second when I find the video. I dyed it this color. I don't even know why, because the color I had it prior to the color that I hate the most was actually really close to this color, and it was one of my favorites, and I barely kept it for any time at all, and I don't know why. Okay, this is so long ago. Oh, here it is. This color. Yo, look at this color right here. I do not like. I don't know what it is. It's like this weird red, purple, like mauve or maroon. Those contacts were dope as hell. I know this picture has like 1 pixel, but yeah, this color here is probably my least favorite for sure. And like I said, here, let me show you guys the blue that it was before. Yeah, and then right before it was this color, which I loved. It's bluer than my hair is now. Definitely more of like a sky blue. I kept this for like all of 1 minute and then I'm pretty sure I put red over it, which is why it turned that ungodly purple color. And yeah, that was my least favorite by far. And I did that all the time, you guys. So, like, honestly, I'm really glad that in a way, I'm glad that I'm wearing wigs now because, like, if I change my hair color and I hate it, which when I did change to this one at first, before I put all the makeup on and everything, I was like, oh no, I don't like it. But then I was like, I just need to get over it. But if it, like, and I have gotten over it, like, acclimated to the wig and I like it a lot now. But had I actually hated this and regretted it, I could have just put on the old wig again and been good to go, which I still can. Um, and actually, I wanted to ask you guys, what you think. Do you like this more than the black and green, or do you like the black and green more? Because I know the black and green is like signature. That's what I usually have. That's how most people know me, but I feel like this is so cute. I feel like this is 100% like, I don't know. I feel like this is a better style. So I'm actually gonna throw up a poll here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so which hair colors are better on me? Or you know what? No, let's phrase it this way. Which wig should I make my permanent wig? Which wig should be my permanent hair? Does that make sense? I feel like that's a decent poll. And then black and green versus, what do we call this? Mint and blue. Let's say blue and silver. Blue and silver. Oop, that is not how you spell blue. Blue and silver, black and green. Alright, so I got a poll up in the chat for you guys if you guys want to respond. I'm very curious what you guys think. JT, thank you so much for the dono. As always, you're the best. New hair looks so good. Why is she so beautiful? Thank you. Thank you. So is your vote for the blue and silver? You gotta tell me, vote in the poll. Oh god, blue and silver's winning right now. I can't believe it. It's super tight. It's super close. I don't want to sway you guys. I feel like both. I like both a lot. So it looks like blue and silver's winning. Oh my god, the distance is widening, you guys. Also, I feel like I'm biased towards the short hair, too. I think short hair looks way better on me than long hair. Alright, we got 21 votes in, but we got 41 people in the chat, so. Star says she likes both. Oh, I know. I know, but like okay, so I'm the type of person that I feel like I need consistency. Like I've got to commit to a look, at least for a period of time. Like I don't know. With wearing wigs, like I still want it to feel authentic, so I don't want to wear a different one every day. I want to wear the same one for like stretches of time. You know what I'm saying? And then like change it like you would real hair. So I think I'm feeling the blue and silver personally, just because it's new. Short hair looks better on me. Get your votes in. I'm gonna call it here shortly. I'm gonna give it like 60 more seconds. Cubia, I think I said that 100% wrong. I agree. I like you more with short hair. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's my super ultra round head. Short hair, but green and black. Okay, well, I guess on the bright side, I can re-dye this one green and black possibly, just because it's so light. Just put the new dye over it, green and black right over it. All right, I'm gonna end the poll. We are at 62. Oh, wait, no, it moved right at the end. 61% blue and silver, 38% black and green. Crazy. All right, well, I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But I hate to say, I kind of like Samantha's idea. That might be what I do next. We'll wear this for a little while. We'll commit for a second here. But not too long. I'm gonna get bored. I love long hair on you. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know. I just feel like I look young with long hair, like really, really young, like 12 years old. Young. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe it's because I only ever really had long hair when I was young, so I just associate it that way. Okay, this needs to be thinned out too. This is looking a little bit, not choppy enough on this side. A little bit Karen Bob-esque. Z Lowly Lel. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call you Z. I apologize. I absolutely adored you when I was little. It's so amazing seeing you after so many years. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you. So many people are finding me again. I took a long break, but it's nice that you guys are slowly but surely working your way back towards me. TikTok's been a big reason for that, which is crazy. I'm almost at 100,000, dude. I feel like a month ago, I think I was at 20K on TikTok, maybe 2 months ago at the most, and now I'm almost at 100K. So definitely go follow me on there. Road to 100K if you haven't already. I realize as I'm reading chat, I should probably be looking at what I'm doing in the mirror. Oh God, I'm gonna have just like a section missing. A chunk is just gonna be gone. Yeah, I just need more short layers on this side here. Green and black was so iconic when I was 12. I almost dyed my hair green because of you. Dude, you should have done it. I love green is my color. I'm sure this wig will eventually turn green. Like I said, I was going for more of a mint green than a blue with this, so the fact that it turned out the way it did was kind of an accident, but what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, the colors I used were called mint and then seafoam green. The word green specifically stated. And lo and behold, it's like candy floss blue, but I'm not complaining. I still think it's cute. And this still looks too thick for me. I didn't know you had TikTok. I've been pregnant and dead to the world. Oh my gosh, well, congratulations, Marilee. I think that's how you say your name. Marilee or Marilee? Congratulations. BRB gonna go follow you. Thank you. Yes, I do. It's my new journey. I rejected it for a long time. I said no to TikTok. I rejected modernity, embraced tradition, and you know what? I was wrong. Now I'm like addicted and it's not good. It's not good at all. I go on TikTok at least once a day, which I think is normal. I go on most apps like at least once a day. But my issue arises with the fact that most of the time when I start on TikTok, I'm looking for a TikTok trend to do myself, like something that I can film. And like, I'll be like half an hour. I'll scroll TikTok for half an hour looking at things. 3 hours go by and I'm just looking at nothing and I've completely forgotten or what the fuck I was doing in the first place. And it's a mess. And then I never find anything anyways, and we're back to square one, and I do it again the next day, and that's why TikTok is evil, but I love it. It's like a bad high school boyfriend that you can't stop going back to.
Looking good, thank you. I appreciate it, pumpkin guy. Or pumpkin pie guy. Ooh, that sounds really good right now.
Okay, we're getting there. I feel like we're getting there. Scene hair, honestly, is kind of like a mushroom cut in a sense that it's bigger on top and then thin at the bottom. Really, the hardest thing about this wig is, like I said, it was like the Karen layers. So the layers were really like fat, for lack of a better word. They were stacked fat, yo. And yeah, I had to thin them out a lot. You can still kind of see the shape. I feel like emo hair and Karen hair is like very similar in a lot of ways, though. Like shorter emo hair and Karen hair. It's got the layers, it's got the bangs in the front, big in the back, poofed up. You could wear a bump it if you wanted to. There we go. I genuinely miss the old YouTube days. I'm trying to bring them back. That's kind of like the consensus I feel like with our live streams. Everyone who comes and joins us, we're just trying to bring back 2016, okay? Because it was better days. Minus Brian Stars, it was definitely better days for sure. Honestly, that's what a lot of my, speaking of TikTok, that's what a lot of my TikTok content is kind of like. It's just all Y2K ass whatever. I remember the days we were all on You Now. I'm so happy you've been streaming again. Yes, it definitely reminds me of You Now. I want to get more involved with stuff. Like I want to I've got like a little stream deck right now, but I need to utilize it more. I need to get more like sound effects and music and stuff, shit like that. Elevate the stream a little bit. But as you all know, I'm technologically impaired. So right now we're kind of at like a good spot, if I do say so myself, between, having the member goal up on screen and everything. JT, thank you so much. I really appreciate another dono. Let's go. Always the sweetest. JT's gonna run this board, you guys. Also, for the record, I just wanted to point out that my new member goal is 35 members. So we actually did hit 35 members, but unfortunately, we had a lot of gifted memberships that expired this month. So it dropped back down to 30. But don't worry, I believe in us. We can grow the Shan fam. We did it once and we'll do it again. Everyone's saying bump the back of your hair. What's really funny is I don't even need a bump it. I can just like move the wig up because I don't have it glued down in the back. This is making me feel like, oh god, what is her name? What is this fucking lady's name? You guys are gonna know exactly. Yes, this lady. The Long Island medium. Look at this hair. Yo, that's crazy. If I literally like elevate the back of my wig, I look like the Long Island. I look like emo Long Island medium. Spitting image. Oh my god, I hate everything right now. Disgusting. Disgusting. There it is. Oh my god, her nails are crazy. What is going on? Those do not suit her at all. Okay, I'm trying to keep the wig bumped here. It's hard to tilt my head back and do this like crazy praise Satan face without the wig debumping. I gotta. You know what? I could spray it like this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that committed to the bit. Ready? I just need crazy nails too. Dude, that's way, way too close. I do not like it. She's old for a scene queen. Yeah, she is a little bit old for a scene queen. Whatever, we don't gatekeep here. Long Island Medium, please channel the ghost of the dead scene. The ghost of Warped Tour's past. Didn't know who I was thinking of, but you got her indeed. Yeah, no, that's 100% Long Island Medium with the bump it. No, I have worked way too tirelessly to make this not look Karen-y. It's so hard whenever you get wigs that are like shoulder length and cut like a bob. They always just come Karen-y. I don't know what to say. That's honestly that's like the worst part about wearing wigs. Like, thank God I like the alternative style and this is how I dress anyways, because if not, like, your options for wigs are not great, honestly. Like, now they're a lot better, but back in the day it was like they mainly made them for old people because that was like who bought them. So I remember going to like wig shops in Chicago with my mom and like every wig was like this short curly gray. I was like, how the fuck? It's like if I ever lose my hair, I am fucked because I am not about to walk around with like Grandma Karen over here. Luckily, they've gotten better. Capricorn, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the compliments. And all the references to things other than the Long Island medium. I appreciate it. I feel like this is almost at a good spot to stop. Maybe I need to cut some layers in there. That's a little bulky. The bob is hot to you. All right, Brock, you got a Karen fetish? I'm sure that's definitely like a thing. Karenophilia? You just love like your kink is being yelled at in customer service position. Oh God. Can you imagine if that actually was your kink? That would be a very easy kink to fulfill. So easy to get yelled at in customer service. Someone out there is like that. Like, please, I can't wait for the next Karen to walk in. It's my favorite part of the day. It's funny how many Karens I've met that have legally changed their name because of the stigma. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would too. And also, I just sorry, Karens. There's so many things like that were unfair to you being named Karen, but the name Karen, like, it works. You know what I mean? Marilee, yes, we've got a new Shan Fam member. Woo! And it's not someone named Karen. Yay, Marilee! Thank you so much for becoming a Shan Fam member. Boosting us up in the world. Let's go, let's go. Oh, and speaking of members, to my VIP members of April, I will be sending out the Polaroids very shortly. I'm so sorry that I got behind on those. Like I said, with my family being in town, I kind of put everything on hold. So I'm gonna have those sent out in the next couple days. I've got them right next to me. I should have everyone's address. If not, I will reach out to you in Discord. So yeah, Marilee, you've got access to the Discord now as well. Just make sure your YouTube account is connected in Discord settings. Woo! Thank you so much. 31. Let's go. Let's change this. 31 out of 35. Numa, numa, yay. Numa, 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 yay. One day we'll get that sound effect. One day soon. Alright, hydration time. Quick, someone sub with the name not Karen, lol. No Karens allowed. That's the only chat rule. No Karens. No Karens. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to cut anymore because I can't make it too thin because then, like I said, you'll start seeing the wefts, but I think this is at a good place. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some over here. There's a lot of weight in the under the bangs. Oh, I never finished my thought on Karen, but the name, I just don't like the name Karen either. Like it fits. It's like it's like a not a great name in my opinion. So I would have changed my name. Even if the Karen meme never came to fruition, I definitely would have hated it if my name was Karen for just other reasons because the name Karen is kind of lame. Carrie would be cute, but I would not go by Karen. Sorry. Sorry, white women of the world. I am one of you. I'm allowed to criticize. If I worked at Starbucks, I'd probably put the name Karen on cups for any woman with the Karen cut. I know I'd get fired. You gotta reserve it for the ones who act like a Karen, because if you just look like a Karen but you're really nice, then you get a pass. If you're just really into like the ugly, heavy bob, that's fine. You do you, girl. I'm not gonna criticize that. But if you act like a Karen. Also, I'm thinking about like in the back of my head, I spent, several years working in the service industry, bartending and serving and stuff, and I was thinking about all the crazy Karens I've had. I've had quite a few, but I had this one male Karen, who was so fucking scary. He was like an angry mask Karen. He didn't want to wear a fucking mask to come into a restaurant. This is like the beginning of the pandemic, like like beginning of 2020, like or whenever the pandemic broke, very beginning. This bro does not want to wear a mask. He's yelling at us, and I told my manager, I was like, I'm not dealing with him because he was wearing a shirt that said word for word, aggressive as fuck. And I was like, this guy is gonna beat my ass if I go try to like enforce anything at all. And I don't even think my managers like enforced it either. They were like, yeah, this guy's just gonna like kill us or something. Who goes into public wearing a shirt with the intention to cause a scene? Because he knew what he was doing. Like at the beginning of the pandemic, if you were showing up to restaurants and getting mad about having to wear a mask, going to your table, you were trying to pick a fight because every fucking restaurant made you do that. Like everywhere in the world was making you do that. So like it wasn't an unreasonable request. So you're going out into the world to pick this fight, and you choose that day to wear aggressive as fuck on your shirt. Jesus. Jesus. I work in retail and truthfully Karens are everywhere and they're fucking brutal to be around. Dude, we gotta like react to some Karens or something. Someone send me a good like Karen compilation. Grace, thank you for the compliments on the new hair. I appreciate it. It's good to see your name in here. I worked in a pharmacy and had a lady threaten to jump us. I feel like that's crazy at a pharmacy. Like, who's getting angry at the pharmacy? That's like next level Karening. But I definitely had a few people threaten to fight us for sure. I had a dude. He wasn't. No one would threaten to fight me, but they threatened to fight my like male managers all the time. I had a dude that actually told one of my male managers to come out to the parking lot to fight him. And this was like a family restaurant, so it wasn't like corporate where you definitely would have gotten fired. Like our owner would have probably let him stay, even if he kicked this dude's ass. So he's like, all right, bet. Like, let's go out to the parking lot. And this man, not my manager, but the other dude who's like instigating this fight, gets out to the parking lot. And the first thing he does, this is the most Florida thing in the world, he stands up. Oh, he's already standing. I don't know. I stand up. He's in the parking lot and he literally kicks off his flip flops, like ready to fight. And my manager is just like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? You're gonna kick your flip flops off in the parking lot? And they didn't end up fighting because my manager took his jacket off and he happened to be a kickboxer. And you could then see the fact that he was not a tiny guy and would have definitely kicked his ass, and the other dude backed down. But I was like, bro, I need to kick your kick your shoes off. It's like the male Florida man equivalent of like taking your earrings out, for sure. I'm a housewife because I refuse to deal with Karens. Fair. I'm a self-appointed housewife. It's happening. I'm just declaring it. Nobody wants to fight Shannon. You know, I don't know. I have so many people tell me I'm intimidating. But like people who know me definitely disagree that I'm not intimidating at all. And frankly, I have no idea how I would measure up in a fight. I've never done it. Never tried. Never been punched in the face. We've talked about this before for sure. I feel like these days, if I could channel my teenage rage, I think I would have a solid shot at winning a fairly matched fight for sure. What advantages would you get taking the flip-flops off? Mega grip. Yeah, you get that like monkey toe grip where you grab the ground and then you run faster at your ops. At your manager ops who's telling you have to wear a mask. Grip the ground. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought he would trip. Like in the 2 steps up to throw the punch, he would just trip on his flip-flops. LOL. It would have been impressive if he kicked the flip-flops and caught one to throw at him. There we go, like the chancla. Just throw the sandal. That would have definitely been more impressive, but that was not what he was doing. He just like kicked them off to the middle of the parking lot, and then after my manager was like, yo, dude, I will probably actually hurt you if we fight, he had to do like the walk of shame to go pick up one flip-flop and then walk to the other side of the parking lot to pick up another flip-flop. Yeah, and not his most graceful moment by any means. You've never been punched in the face? I would hate if someone punched Shannon Brock. Why does that sound sarcastic? That sounds oddly threatening. I think you mean that legitimately, that you would hate if someone punched me in the face, but it very much gives the vibes of like, I would hate if something were to happen to it. I don't really know why I said it like that, but it would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Yeah, it would be a shame. I don't know. No, I definitely do want to fight someone before I die. That's a bucket list. Just bare knuckles. Just kidding. No. I think it'd be cool to do something like Creator Clash for sure. Whenever I'm in the gym and I'm working out, that's definitely one of the things I have in mind. Like, I think it'd be really fun to do YouTuber boxing or something. That I think I would have a fair chance in. Real boxing, not as much. Definitely not as much. Don't worry, I'll fight your battles for you. No, but I want to fight my battles. It's a point. I need to see how I measure up. If I can defeat the Huns. Yeah, I don't know. Brock volunteers to fight before you die. Yeah, right? Brock is gonna fight me. City! Let's go! City is a new member. Welcome to the Shan fam. We've got a lurker member. I've never seen City in chat before, but welcome. We love that. I really appreciate it. Everyone give City a warm welcome. City gets first dibs on punching me in the face. I'm just kidding. Yo, I love that for us. We're at 32 out of 35. Let's hear it for City. Woo! John, get out of here, bro. Thank you, Samantha. That was a quick one for sure. Breezy says I was about to say, when are you joining Creator Clash? Dude, I'm gonna reach out to them soon. Like, I'm trying to get my TikTok stats up and live stream stats up, because that is definitely like a next couple years goal for me if they keep on hosting it for sure. I'm working on my fitness. And I feel like it would be a lot of fun. I was watching it this year and the clips I've seen look awesome. Looks so much fun. If you can fight someone in a closed environment, I would 100%. Like, I don't see why not. If there's like doctors on standby and, you know, like I said, I'd like to see at some point in my life, like, how well I can take a punch. One day soon, we'll get there. But yeah, no, I've been training. I feel like I've always been so noodly. This is impressive for me to have any sort of lines at all. Also, yes, Samantha is my only and most impressive mod. I probably definitely need another one. But how can I ever trust anyone as much as Samantha? Did you see that lightning fast delete? We love it. If you could fight any YouTuber, who would it be? Oh my God, that's such a hard question. So you know what I think would actually be funny? Is I think it would be funny if like Johnny and I did the first co-ed like creator clash card, because I feel like that'd be an even match. I mean, he's a guy, I'm a girl, we probably weigh about the same. So I think I could take him. I don't know. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. I don't know if he'd be up for that, but I think that'd be a great idea. Someone who like I would actually fight out of like I just really want to punch them in the face. I have no idea. This is like such old news, but I feel like someone who's just like super punchable would definitely be Social Repose. Like, if anyone deserves to be knocked out, that would definitely be my answer. Everyone's saying no because I'd watch that, I think, in referring to me and Johnny. Dude, please, everyone go convince Johnny to. Johnny's got more weight in the game than I do in terms of like getting onto Creator Clash. I'm sure he would before I would. So if he could convince them to do a co-ed card, my digital escape member versus my digital escape member, I think that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, I mean, even he's 5'9", 5'8" or 5'9", I think. He's not super tall. Sorry, Johnny. He's like average height, but I'm super short. I'm 5'3". I'm 130 pounds, which might be more than he is because he's a tiny guy. I don't really know how much Johnny weighs, to be honest, but I feel like it could be a pretty evenly matched fight. You know what I'm saying? The urge to guilt trip Johnny into this is strong. Oh, you don't have to guilt trip him into it, but if you could sway him, I think it would definitely be something that would be people would definitely watch a co-ed fight. And I have no idea how hard he would hit. Like, we could get in the ring and he could like barely tap me, or maybe Johnny has some like built up rage, which I'm sure he does, but maybe that can extend to his physical form and he'll actually knock my ass out, and we'll see. It'll be a clash of the emos. The emo card. The emo co-ed card. Also, everyone definitely wants me to fight Social Repose or Social Decompose, as Spooky Kid 666 put it. Which actually, I'm really unhappy to report this to you guys, but he came, or maybe not my For You page, but somehow I came across this TikTok, and there is like a whole world of people, of millions of people who don't know his past, that have become his new conglomerate, like his new following again, which is whatever. I guess that's just like how the internet works in cyclical motions, but I'm sure he'll fuck up again soon enough and everyone will hate him again. It's fine. I'm not. Richie is one person I am not concerned about exposing. Like, beside, like, there's nothing to expose. He's just a cheater and like an asshole. But also, like, I'm not concerned about like telling people of his wrongdoings, because he will definitely just do it again. So it's fine. Like, they'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned. Someone needs to re-expose him. Like I said, Star, I honestly just like give him time, let him get to the top of his game. What I find interesting about him is the fact that he has basically millions of views on everything, but like nobody talks about him. Like, how do you manage that? Like, I feel like I have like a fraction of the views, but I actually see people talking about me on the internet. It's so weird. Such an interesting dichotomy. Like, how are you that viewed but so unpopular. Like it's just weird. I don't know. But yeah, no, Shaza says that happened with Davi Vanity as well for a bit. What, that he came back into the mainstream? Yeah, and just like I believe that Richie probably will, Davi also just did his fuck shit again, and everyone found out again, so I forgot about him until now. So did I, dude. I was living peacefully. My life was like in a harmonious state because there was no such thing as social repose anymore. I didn't have to think about the fact that he sleeps in a bed full of paint and doesn't shower he showers biannually, twice a year. I didn't have to, and I've had the displeasure of actually smelling him in person. Yeah, I didn't think about that for a long time, and then somehow stumbled upon this TikTok. I think it was that one clip that went super viral of him screaming a Mumford and Sons song on a table in his stupid ass outfit. Yeah, like people don't know who he is. They just know that he's a weird bird dude that like kinda has an okay voice after a lot of Melodyne and like screams everything, so Davi and Richie both found their way to my For You page and my Facebook reels. Damn, bro. Sounds like your your reels are cursed. Get that shit out of here. He's so horrible. He went after Jesse Page. You know, I actually saw I didn't see the video, but I kind of want to look it up. Hold on. Jesse Page social repose. She just made this video. I saw her post it. Oh wait, he posted another video about her? God damn, this dude really does have no life. I saw someone say that in the comments. Like, all he does is make a shit ton of content, which is why I'm not surprised that he's like wormed his way back into, the spotlight again, because he makes so much with TikTok. It's bound to go viral when you're posting so much shit. Like, something's gonna hit eventually. Um, Yo, you think he would have time to shower? He can make like 40 TikToks a day, but this man can't take a shower. She just, yeah, she just posted this a month ago, reacting to Social Repose's song about me 4 years later. Yeah, I was always curious her thoughts on that when it initially happened, but you know, at the time he was like kind of scary and no one wanted to like talk back except for, me and Tyler was obviously going crazy back in the day, which he probably pushed Richie too far. That video where Richie burned burned his lamp because we both had the same IKEA lamp. That was like unhinged levels of, yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing. Marilee says her response was amazing. I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch it when I get off stream for sure, because I want to know what she said. He's wild, dude. Yeah, I knew there was like, okay, so at first it was kind of like a bit when him and Tyler were going back and forth. Like, it was obviously Richie was mad, but Tyler was just baiting him. And we kind of thought that he was playing it up for, views and stuff, people like drama, whatever. But then when the thing with the lamp happened and Tyler like jokingly accused him, for anyone who doesn't remember this ancient drama, Tyler accused Richie of copying us because we had seen in like a random picture that he owned the same IKEA lamp that we did. Like the most generic IKEA, like everyone owned this lamp. And we thought it was clearly like satirical. Like at this point we were just doing, so little work to get a reaction. Like we were like, I don't even know if he's gonna respond at this point. This motherfucker literally took the lamp out of his house on video in a rage. In a rage. Threw it, broke it, and lit this thing on fire with a blowtorch because he was so angry that we owned the same generic lamp. And I was like, this man is. If someone kills me, it's gonna be this guy. So, it's interesting. Interesting that he's made his way back into the mainstream again, but whatever. All he posts is drama. Okay, well then that explains how he's made his rounds, because people can't help but consume their drama. They love the tea. They love the tea and they love the drama. What can I say? And I don't have much of that these days. Thank God. Over a lamp. Yes, it was literally, that's when I was like, okay, this is not a bit. Like, to Tyler, I was like, you need to stop engaging him because this guy is gonna actually, like, hunt us down and kill us. Because up until now, it's been, like, halfway joking on our point, but, like, you could see it was like Onision levels of rage in the meltdown. Like, the kombucha Onision rage meltdown except with a lamp. Waste of a lamp. Dude, it was City. It was, and it just like, it wasn't a specific lamp either. It was just a regular ass lamp. He's a piece of shit on a personal level, but he's talented. His production is top notch. His production is top notch, which is, you know, kind of also, his voice is not quite as good as people think it is, but I forgot Onision existed. No. Speaking of, what is going on with that? Is he still being sued? Did anyone find him? Last I checked, Onision was literally on the run. Like, let's look this up. Oh God, I still got the picture up of the Long Island Medium. Ah! No! No more Long Island Medium! Alright. Onision lawsuit. Let's see what comes up. Oh shit, wait. Oh, no, that's old news. We already saw that. Orlando, Florida. So so this is something I did see recently, was that he was trying to get the case moved to Washington because I don't know why, I didn't really read into it, but he wants to have the case moved from Florida to Washington, which would be a bummer because if they do try it in Orlando, I'm really close to the courthouse and I would definitely fucking go see. God, this is all old news. He's been on the run, like physically the run from what I've seen. None of these articles are what I'm looking for. I don't know if they found him or what. I think he was trying to avoid being served or some shit. And yeah. I don't know. I want to know where he is. I'll figure that out before the next stream and we can look at it together. Oh God. I'm just reading chat. Everyone's saying Onion Boy and Richie are very similar. Yes, they are. Definitely birds of a feather, which is funny that they didn't get along. Right? They hated each other, didn't they? And it's like, you guys are the same person, dude. Jump scare warning. Which person, Onision or the fucking Long Island Medium? Both almost equally as scary somehow. Yeah, everything that I'm looking at the articles again, is all old. Let me look up, let's see, Reddit. Why does adding the word Reddit, like, make everything easier? Or actually, yeah, let's go to r/Onision. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's see. Maybe someone in here will have some insight. 9 hours ago. Did Onision shave his dog? Sometimes people on Reddit, I'm like, why do you fucking care? Like, of all the things Onision's dog, or, what is happening, you guys? What is happening with my aphasia? Of all the things Onision has done, why do we care if he shaved his dog? Oh my God, I cannot speak. I mean, I guess it's not good to shave certain dogs. This man has, like, destroyed an entire ecosystem. Like, why do we care that he shaved his dog? He's ruined people's lives. Read into Onision, no. Someone please tell him if he's been found, or tell me if he's been found. I don't know, apparently no one knows. It's all just, like, boring ass shit that we already know because no one has anything new, but whatever. Yes, City's talking about Onision's own religion. I got sucked into the vortex of looking at Onision's religion. Fucking crazy ass shit. What was it called? Let's see. Here, let's look this up. Onision religion. I remember, so I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's in his Wikipedia. Jump scare warning. Sorry, a little bit late. Jump scare warning. Um, he had, yeah, basically his entire religion, because I read it back in the day, like his whole manifesto about it and everything. Like, it was basically just like he wrote the 10 Commandments of why it's okay to abuse women, basically. Like, that's like what the entire thesis of this religion was it all came back to that, like, women are property and that men should be able to do whatever they want. And I was like, how are you gonna write a religion? I was like, well, I guess they did write Christianity, Catholicism. But it was like the whole thing, and it was pages of writing. All right, I'm not seeing his whatever. What was it called? Someone's got to know in chat. Somebody's got to know. It started with an S. Yes, it did start with an S. Why can nobody remember? We're like Mandela affecting this right now. Started with an S, and he tried to bury it years down the line and act like he didn't believe in it. What was it called? Like Seneca or something like that. Something with it. You're right. Something with an S. I don't know why I cannot think of this. Seseska. That was what it was called. I didn't even see it. That just came to my head. Oh, there it is. Life of Onions. Seseska. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Took a second, sorry. Seseska is oh, there's a whole ass. Oh my god, what? Lifeofonion.com. What is this? This is crazy. It's an offshoot of Wikipedia just about Onision's life. Oh my god, you guys. This is crazy. Seseska is a belief system created by Greg. Greg followed Seseska from 1997. Okay, so that's the year I was born. This man was inventing his like R-word religion in 1997. Meanwhile, I was being brought into existence. At one point, he attempted to turn Seseska into a religion and wait, but isn't that what's a I thought it was from the beginning. Okay, it was a belief system that turned into a religion. Maintained a site dedicated to it for several years. The text from the site is available here. Oh god. Let's look. Oh Jesus. This is so yeah, I definitely read this in the past, but I am not reading this again. Fuck you, Greg. It's way too many words to say nothing but you're a bad person. Like, let's just like read a random segment here. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I'm not reading it. It's gonna make me lose my remaining brain cells. So, but yeah, created and followed by Greg, his only apostle himself, the only person who follows his religion. Mind blown. I was also born in 1997. Yeah, so this man's been out here being a degenerate for over 25 years, you guys. Over 25 years. Like, also, I want to know, is there anyone else who practiced this religion? Like, a single other person? So, behavioral guidelines. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, so just like to prove my point, what I was saying earlier, let's read this. People of our history have proven to demote the value of the female gender countless times due to one major factor, physical strength. Okay, sure. However, a contrary conclusion is held clear in our way of life. I'm not even going to continue reading because it doesn't matter. Like, I know he's trying to make it sound feminist or whatever, but the thesis overall, if you read this, is like what I said. Fucking crazy ass motherfucker. Now, what I'm determined to find out is if anyone on Earth practice this religion besides him, because I feel like that would definitely be interesting. Interesting statistics there. Seseska was a religion practiced by one person. One person. This man thinks he's Jesus, and he could not get it to catch on beyond one person. Psychopaths, probably. Yeah, I'm sure there's been other, like, really bad people that have been like, oh, this is great. Every shitty YouTuber practices Seseska. They go to, like, a secret meeting. Secret Seseska meeting. It's Shane Dawson, Onision, Social Repose. They all go to the Seseska meetings. Maybe it's fangirls back in the day. Well, okay, so you know what's crazy though? Like, and I hate that I'm even gonna like say these words out loud, but there was a point where I did like Onision, and I think most people were like at a point enjoyed Onision's content. He was, I mean, back in the day, there wasn't that much content to pick from, let's be honest. Like, there was, you know, a solid handful of really popular creators, and he was one of them, and I was 12, and he had the I'm a Banana song, and I liked that. So there's a point where I got sucked into his content. I liked it, just like, most people. But that being said, I had no idea about Siseska or his culty religion, like, at any point in time. Like, there was never a point where I had heard about that. So it's just like interesting that he had this surface level of evil on YouTube where just like you could see him like rating teenagers' bodies or like children's bodies and stuff, like just like if you're fat or skinny, that whole thing, his surface level evil. But then underneath that, there's another tier of like this man's actually running a cult off of YouTube. Fucking crazy as hell. And then everything else we found out later on down the line. But I did stand Shane Dawson. I also liked Onision before we were eating crumbs. Yeah, we were like, please, thank you for these crumbs. His takes were so bad. So bad. And I remember like even being like at a point where I liked him and I wasn't ready to stop being a fan, that I was like, these takes are so bad. No one hates Onision more than his ex-watchers. That is very accurate. Yeah, because you're like, dude, I was 11. Like, why was I watching this? What the fuck what the hell did my parents think, back when I was in my room watching fucking Onision? And, what was, I don't even know if the videos are still up. Like, let's look. Let's look if these videos are still up. Of him doing like the rating bodies. Yeah, that comes up right away. Yeah, they're still up. He's like, I'm proud of this content. This is good content. Yeah, this is the best content. And hundreds of videos. Like, maybe not hundreds, but at least dozens of videos, dude. How is that content? No. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. I totally believe it fucked up multiple children's minds. I'm sure it did. I mean, like, the fact that, what an insane thing to do, even if it wasn't kids. Like, what an insane thing to do. Like, hey, viewers, why don't you send me pictures of yourselves, and I can, like, even if you're an adult, and I can tell the world if I think you're ugly or not. Yeah, I'll give you a 2 out of 10 because you're ugly. It's like, okay, cool. And that was something like that was when I started to stop being a fan, obviously, when he started really pumping out that content. But even before I was ready to denounce him, I was like, yo, this shit's a little whack. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. My parents were definitely concerned for me and my siblings for this stuff. I don't know if my parents, like, ever, like I was saying, like, I don't know if they ever overheard what I was listening to, because I gotta imagine if, like, if they walked in, walked in on me watching this, like, I was gonna say elderly man. This elderly man being like, oh, this 8-year-old's fat. Like, I'm pretty sure my parents would have been like, turn this shit off. But maybe they did, and I was just like, no, mom, you don't get it. You don't understand. You don't understand. Greg is a revolutionary. I'm following Seseska now. Brock says why rape people's bodies, his fetishes should be left unheard. Like, I don't even know if it was a fetish. I honestly, like, that's a good point, because maybe it was some sort of weird, like, sick satisfaction he got from it, outside of just being a bully, but I always just assumed he just liked being a dick and he was like an actual psychopath. And like that's just like who he was, you know? But you're right, maybe he did derive some sort of pleasure, like possibly sexual pleasure, from being such a raging psychopath. Who knows? He definitely was getting off on judging people, women specifically. He definitely, yeah, I mean, 100% there is something fucked up about him, like where he gets enjoyment out of women suffering. That's definitely not a question at all. So I guess, yeah, then the rating people's bodies and like making perfectly healthy and good-looking people feel ugly, like, and small and less than, like, that's definitely probably part of it for sure. Which is makes it all the more weird and fucked up, if you ask me. 100%. I always pause Shane Dawson when my parents walked in. Sarah, that's so accurate. You're giving me flashbacks. That must have been what I did too, because like there is no way that like 12-year-old me was listening to Shanae, talk about whatever Shane Dawson used to talk about, and my parents would have been like, "Oh, that looks fun, honey." No. Oh God, yeah, Shane's videos were awful. Honestly, in a way, like I don't know, like it's not worth arguing the merits of who is worse, but like it's just so weird. Like I understand how Shane's content slipped through the cracks and we thought it was funny. Like he did all this terrible shit, like all these horrible jokes in the guise of humor. But Onision, I don't get how that happened because his videos are just like hateful and mean-spirited and whatever, and somehow we still got that to be like the mainstream enough. Why did so many people like that? I guess it's just very like counterculture, and there's not a whole lot of people like that on it. Well, that's not true. There's an overabundance actually of horrible people on the internet. Maybe they just don't do their hating in such high quality, such as Onision. People used to nickname me Shanae. Shaza, I feel you. I was also Shanae. Everyone called me Shanae in middle school, and I don't know if that's Shane Dawson's fault or what, but I mean, I think it was his fault. Everyone in middle school called me Shanae, and I hate to say that I liked it because in middle school I loved Shane Dawson. I had all his merch. Would always go to Hot Topic and buy the Shane Dawson merch. I think it's scary, but I actually believed Onision's opinions. I feel bad for the others who did. Yeah, I mean it's I feel you. Like there was a point, up until a certain point when he started making the like rating people's bodies videos, I was like, yeah, no, 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 I don't agree with this guy. But up until that point, I also with some of the stuff he was saying was like, yeah, I kind of agree with him. Like he had horrible takes in retrospect on like self-help and self-harm and such, and I was like, yeah, that's a good point. 14-year-old me was like, he's really smart. And it's just because as a 14-year-old, you also want to say, like, what is counterculture and, like, I don't know, just if you have his take was always like, if you have mental health struggles, you're an idiot. And I was like, yo, dude, that's so smart. That's a really base take. You just need to stop. He was like the Dr. Phil of YouTube. Stop being depressed. Thanks, dude. I'm not depressed anymore. Fantastic. Stop being an idiot. It's like, I'm a genius now. Thanks, Onision. He pandered to young people because he knew people would fall for it. Yeah. Preyed on young minds, as you said. 100%. Ouch. Ouch. I have a pimple. All this talking about Onision is giving me a pimple on my face. Too much negativity. It's manifested into a physical pimple. No, I agreed with Onision's view on SH for a long time too. I was not a great person in those days though, and I fully acknowledge and own up to that. I had zero empathy and patience. I kind of like was I sort of agreed with him, but then I sort of didn't because I was actually like I was someone who was when I was younger self-harming, so hearing someone like twice my age being like you're an idiot if you do this, I was like maybe I am an idiot, but then in retrospect 10 years down the line I'm like no, I wasn't an idiot. I was struggling, and having someone just tell me you're an idiot for struggling is not constructive in any way, shape, or form. Like, it definitely didn't make me stop. Let's just say that. Like, he was not a not a catalyst in my healing. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, what's going on here? We've gone on a crazy tangent. We started just cutting my hair and stuff like that, but now we've somehow gone down the rabbit hole of Onision, old school Onision drama. I have no idea why. I have no idea how we got here, but we're here. We're here. That's what we're talking about. Um, on that note, I am getting pretty hungry, you guys, so I think I'm gonna hop off here. But thank you so much to our two new members. That was super fucking awesome of you. We've got Marilee and City. So thank you, Marilee and City, for joining the Shan fam. We love you so much, very much. I will be back here to stream again on Monday, so make sure you have my notifications on if you don't already. In the meantime, I will be posting on TikTok this weekend, so make sure you follow me there. I'm on the road to 100,000 followers, yo. Trying to get another account past that 100K mark. So yeah, other than that, I'll be on socials. I love you guys. It was really cool to hang out with you. If there's anything you want me to talk about in on Monday, send it in the Discord. I want to start doing more like reactionary stuff. Like if you have any cool videos you want me to watch or stuff like that. I didn't have a lot of time to plan today's live stream, but I think it'd be cool to like have like a plan of things to watch going in. Like I said, watch other people's videos more. If I had my headphones, I would have reacted to like Jesse Page's video and stuff like that, but I didn't have time to set up today. But yeah, we'll do that on Monday. Make sure you guys give this stream a thumbs up and a comment just to boost it in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not already. And other than that, I will see you guys in Discord, and I will be sending out Polaroids to my VIP members very shortly. So, love you guys. I will see you very shortly. It's comforting to have you here again. Z, I'm sorry I can't say your name. I'm the worst. Bye, guys. I love you. Have a great rest of your night.